Hello best friends, in this video I've got more than 10 unreal strongest fragrances on the market with all price levels from $25 all the way up to over $200 with such titles as Yves Saint Laurent Y, Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male, and many more, even Tom Ford coming up, and 2 for the ladies. Right now I want to give a shout out to Max Ross all the way from sunny Germany. Some of other reviewers also that are here on this platform are called Jeremy Fragrance from Germany, and Thomas Lees and Agnes Evna. I believe all 3 of them are Germans. Hello, shout out to Germany. We're going to start and dive right into the list with the ladies. Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle is a beautiful long-lasting fragrance that has vanilla, pear, and vetiver in it, and it lasts a long time. It's sexy. And another one real quick for the ladies, CHRISTIAN Dior Joy. It's a more modern version, floral jasmine, similar to Chanel Allure. Lovely fragrance with depth, and it's got a pressurized spray. Don't forget, if you ever wanted to try any of these fragrances, I have a website that has over 250 titles. You can try them for $14.95. They all come with this free scent sprayer that's refillable and reusable. All you do is take it out, unscrew the top off, and spray it directly in. After your fragrance is empty, you can reuse and put your favorite fragrance in there. We're going to dive right into the video right now, starting with... The first fragrance is Sultan. This is one of those big time fragrances like Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille or Jubilation or Kirk Dijon's Grand Soir. I accidentally dropped the lid on this once. Do not pick the fragrance up by the bottle, by the lid, or it'll drop. It's such a heavy bottle. The lid's supposed to have this little diamond on the top. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, the fragrance starts out like a chocolate greedy, but more like chocolate smoke. One trigger at 8 a.m. lasts till 8 p.m. The projection isn't as good as it could be, but it doesn't matter because the longevity is awesome. The fragrance might put you into insomnia, or do they call that olfactory overdose? Because it's like a drug. It's got such high quality ingredients in it. There's just nothing bad I can say about it. Just remember, do you like chocolate smoke? It is just something that makes me feel good. Every time I wear it, touches of vanilla and smoke put together, and this is what you'll have. One of the strongest, unreal strongest fragrances I've ever experienced. It's got an opening of labdanum resin that makes you go, whoa, this is intense. It was launched in 2018. They actually use vanilla from the islands of Madagascar, fruity notes, dates, and things like that, Moroccan rose. Everything's hand selected and picked, all natural ingredients. There's a light touch of oud in here, and the longevity is eternal. It's got some saffron in it. Next one, let's go cheap. My friend wears this to Super Bowl parties and tailgates for some reason. He loves it, and in cold weather it's even better. It's rum spiced with a tail end of some leather and touches of tobacco. Tailgate party and fragrance, going out to bars and grills. The rum cinnamon dries down and the incense gets you to that happy and warm space. Even though it's a Bentley, which you think of high class things, you can use it in different situations, which is pretty cool when it's highly versatile of it. They make this fragrance to the idea that you're sitting in a luxurious soft leather Bentley with cognac and a cigar, bougie lifestyle, but really you can go all the way, play football, basketball, you know what I mean, watching sports and things like that. Think about spicy sweet citrus florals with woods and leathers, all complex, all singing together in harmony, and then you'll have Bentley Intense. My next one is very good for cold weather. It's called Yves Saint Laurent Y Eau de Parfum. It's got a sexy sex appeal fragrance, Champions League fragrance. It's fresh, it's spicy, it's long lasting, it's delectable for the winter months and colder weather. It's got a little bit darker version than all the other Ys. On the fresh side, this is a hardcore fragrance, and it dries to a woody vetiver. This thing lasts 10 hours, and you could wear this if you're 18 and up to 80. Next fragrance is Pegasus. Funny story about this. I wore it the very first time I tried it, and it was in the car driving to a dinner party, and I was like, oh my God, what did I do to myself? I wasn't used to such a composition. It was so complex. Right when I rang the doorbell and the hostess came to the door, my friend's wife, and she just hugged me. She goes, oh my God, you smell amazing. That was like the first 45 minutes experience with Pegasus. So right then I was like, oh my God, this is a Hall of Fame fragrance. Because when you get compliments like that and you're confused, you're outside of your norm, you're outside of the box, and then it gives you a great reaction. This is not too long lasting. It's very long lasting. Vanilla bomb with almond spiced vanilla. Do you like that kind of note like that? You will love this, and I'm telling you what, every single girl I've let smell, they melt. something happens to them. It's sharp. When you wear this fragrance, you're gonna be like, look at me, I'm wearing a fragrance. So be forewarned, this thing projects like a boss. You could wear it to a dinner party, a barbecue, a black tie event, weddings, everything like that. Bar mitzvahs at night, you could own the town wearing this fragrance. Number 5 is called Eccentric Molecule, Molecule 04. I wore this to the gym back before 2020, and oh my god, I even jogged with it on and got compliments instantly. Because at first when I wore it, I only sprayed it twice because I'm going to the gym, I don't want to offend anyone. And then after finished running for 45 minutes, I was sweating. And while I was running, the thing was blasting projection off me. It's like a creamy, powdery fragrance, very modern. Has 65% ISO-E Super. What is that? It's some sort of molecule that they invented at IFF company. A strange work of art, very minimalistic, very complex and hard to describe. But you will get so many compliments with this fragrance. It's such a weird, cool fragrance. And longevity, 12 to 15 hours. Next fragrance, Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male. Vanilla, pear, mint, sexy compliments. Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male. Ultimately, a woman grabbing attention, mass appealing, fresh fragrance that just does the job every time. It's loud, but not too loud, and it lasts a super long time. Found for about $80 to $100. And in the fragrance community, they're saying and claiming that it's discontinued already. But if you can't find it, you can find this one. It's called 9 p.m. It blasts that in projection. I like the way Gaultier Ultra Male smells, but this thing could make you dizzy. It has such strong projection. Don't even play around with this fragrance. 1 to 2 sprays only, please. Smells identical to that. It's called 9 p.m. It's a beast mode, super strong fragrance. And there's another fragrance I want to show you. The next one's called Amouage Reflection Man. If you can see that, it's made in the United Kingdom. Why do I show you that? Because some people say in Oman it's better. This is very similar to Jean Paul Gaultier as well, but it's a niche version. The opening shows a light mint scent and strong bitter orange together with the sweetness of neroli and jasmine, kind of like a silver jasmine. It's absolutely fine for going in the offices when you return to the office after all this is over. Very much mass appeal and solid performance. It's called Reflection Man. The next one is a Hall of Fame fragrance by Tom Ford called Tobacco Vanille. Tobacco Vanille is from 2007 when Amber Absolute came out. Walking through the middle of the mall, specifically targeting fragrance kiosks, I was wearing that and received multiple compliments. One person said it was a little bit too strong. After 3 hours, I sprayed it at 10, wore it around 1 p.m. through a mall. Tobacco, exotic spices, cacao, vanilla, and sweet dried fruit woody elements. It's got green and spicy notes with a spicy floral heart, cacao, tonka bean. The base notes have a woody impression. The longevity and sillage in here are very impressive. 16 hours sometimes I get with this fragrance. Next one's called Parfum de Marly Layton. Starts out with the blast of pepper, some warm spices, and it has to get to where it really wants to get to. It's kind of complicated and hard to describe, as a lot of these fragrances are that ultimately last an unreal long time. The middle notes in here are violet and geranium with jasmine. It both captivates you, and the base notes of vanilla, cardamom, pepper, sandalwood makes this fragrance downright addictive, and you will get compliments. And it's a beast mode fragrance, amped up with naturals instead of aroma chemicals, so you can really tell the difference between this and the other cheaper fragrances. It's very peppery, lots of pepper and patchouli in the base. It's sweet and spicy, delicious, and compliment getting, and longevity is 12 hours, and it's got huge super projection. How about this new one on the block? I really enjoy this, and it's ultimately very strong. It's called Interlude Black Iris. It starts with leather and rosemary. It's a toned down, more easier to wear fragrance than Amouage Interlude. It's called Black Iris. The orris root is in here along with vanilla, and myrrh, M-Y-R-R-H. This has sandalwood with an emphasis on leather in this fragrance. The noticeable difference between this and Amouage Interlude is this is way more smoother and creamier and easier to wear. Problem is, 100 milliliter of this bottle is $360. 25% oil is made in Oman on Black Iris. I would like you to have one, or you can sample it. The wearability versus versatility and everything else, and the price is very good, because I've been wearing this as much as I can, and I barely got it 1 inch down. It's called Habadan. It's got saffron, oblinium, which is resin, apple. It's like autumn in a bottle. It's so delicious smelling. I think you have to be in a mood or in a colder weather environment. It's arguably one of the most underrated Parfums de Marly Habdan fragrances from 2013. It's dark, resinous, sweet, mysterious. You get some crispy green apple notes coming out of this, which I really love, mixed with that vanilla and the resins. It's almost like a delicious gourmand, very similar to Wajan and Herod. People have mixed feelings, but on the blogs, the aficionados love it. Someone said it smells like a cheaper, like English Laundry's Windsor fragrance. Smells similar scent, cheaper to this. If you were to wear this with like a black jacket, a black leather jacket, or a nice upscale suit, would pair perfectly. I think you will do really good. It smells so good just right here. Just want to spray it all over myself. Can we turn the camera around and you tell me 3 of your most unreal, longest lasting fragrances? Let's get some titles going down in the comments below. Peace and love. I'll see you.